Running internationally is one of my favorite ways to see and experience a new country. After spending 3 days exploring both the cities and countryside areas of Belgium, it was time for me to run the In Flanders Fields Marathon. My plan for the race was to stick with the 8-minute per mile pacer, so the 3-hour and 30-minute finish. But by mile 10, I knew that this wasn't going to be attainable. The course runs through battlefields from the First World War. These fields are extremely flat, and where I train at home, it's pretty much all hills. So my legs weren't used to the drastic difference in elevation. They got tired much quicker than they normally do. The In Flanders Fields Marathon has so much history behind it. It starts in Diksmuide, passes by the famous Trench of Death from World War I, and then the Peace Gate, which is a memorial and message of peace throughout Europe. The race then passes by a memorial for the 6,000 Belgian soldiers who were killed in the 1950 poison gas attack. This was the first one in the area. For the last 10 miles or so, the race runs along a bike path next to the canal. Once the canal ends, you hit the city of Iper and pass through the Menin Gates. All I wanted to see was the gate at the end, and throughout the race I kept envisioning it in my head.
Mile 21 and a half. Feel like shit. It's okay though. Gonna get it done under 4 hours.
After readjusting my goals based on how sore my legs got, I ended up dropping back to around an 8:30 to an 8:45 pace per mile. As usual in a marathon, the last 5 miles were by far the most difficult I had run in a very long time, but I kept pushing, and one of my goals was also to run the marathon straight through, which I had never done before. Once I saw the Menin Gates, I knew the finish line was right up ahead, so I tried to give it all I could at the very end. I finished the marathon with a PR of almost 50 minutes. 3:51:13 was my new marathon personal best. I was 10th woman overall, second in my age group, and 112th overall. Afterwards, I was exhausted.
Finished the marathon in 3:51 or 3:52, 8:48 pace. Tired.
So 6, 7, something like that.
Yeah, not many hills. My legs are tired. No hills.
We speak here.
Got some adult children cycling. And now they have a circus going on to celebrate this event. This is very Belgium. Post-marathon food, a toasty or a grilled cheese or a croquette, So now we're about to try and catch the train back to our car, which is at the start line. We're a little bit lost, and it's very cold now. Well, I think I'm just cold. But this is Iper, aka Ypres. I think they're the same thing. And I think Ypres is just Iper in English. My legs are feeling very stiff, but I think moving them is a good thing. Now on the train, we didn't buy tickets, we just got on, so I'm not sure about this, but it's pretty much all to ourselves. I guess we have 3 trains that we need to take to get back to this place. Normally it takes 20 minutes to drive. This is taking an hour and a half by train. But it's probably cheaper. I don't know.
Bessem mag men niet uitstappen uit de laatste 2 rijtuigen. Is onderhoud Menin en Bessem.
So the bibs are pretty cool. Every bib has a name on it of a soldier who passed in World War I, because In Flanders Fields is very historic. So mine had Alan John. We just missed one of the trains. Now this is gonna take even longer, and we have to go down these stairs again. And my legs hurt. An hour later, we got on another train, the last one to where we're going. We've arrived in Diksmuide, and now we are heading to the other side of the tracks. Now we're back at where the start was, in the center of town here. It's stunning here. Ow, 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 ow. We are now in France. We've arrived in Lille, in France. I love walking all these stairs after running a marathon, but at least I have a chocolate croissant. Our room has a great view. Not sure if you can see it out there, but it's of the square of Lille. Got a nice bed. Looks like a nice clean bathroom too. And you better bet I will be using that shower immediately. Yep.